All right, good morning, boys. What's up? It's your boy Juan back with another video, back with another trade recap. Here is how I made $2,063 trading the Nasdaq this morning. So as you can see, I got more accounts, copy traded this across 5 accounts. I made about 600, 500 per account with the fill. And you guys can see this red one is actually my funded. I had $250 there in balance, and the account got blown on the single first loss, where I needed a lot of precision. And yeah, I don't really give a fuck because I already got a payout out of it. So I did get my ROI out of it, and I'm obviously still in profit for the month. My objective right now is honestly to fund all of these accounts. Okay, boys. So I'm on evals. I made $2,000 today. I took two trades as always, two trades maximum. One loss, one win. Came out profit, came out green for the day. All right, fellas. So without further ado, let's give you guys a quick trade breakdown into what I saw, what I took, and why I took them. Okay, boys. Coming into market open, right? We are at 940 right here. Coming into market open, boys, I had an extremely bullish bias. Why? If we take a look at the 1 hour time frame, we have a 1 hour bearish gap right here. We have a 1 hour bearish gap right here. We take a look at the 4 hour. We also were inside a created a 4 hour bullish gap right here, right? See this wick and this wick, this gap in between. Bullish PDR rates in the higher time frame. The higher time frame to me was extremely bullish, and we do have this new week opening gap, right? Well, we kind of did almost tap it here. We definitely tapped it at one market open just about now. But that was honestly my draws on liquidity. Besides new week opening gap, using it as targets, right? We had this New York PM highs and these New York New York lows from last week, right? We obviously I don't think we're gonna be bullish enough to hit these, right? But and yeah, that's what I had in mind, as well as ultimately these unfulfilled 15-minute gap and London lows and Asia lows. I was bullish and I wanted longs, but I ended up taking a short position, and I'm gonna show you guys precisely why I did that. Okay, boys. So if we go on the replay button right here at 928, this is how price looked pre-market, right? We were just honestly trading in this range. On the 5 minute time frame, we were pretty much inverting this all these imbalances right here on the bearish side, right? And we were displacing to the upside. A trade that I really, really would have wanted, I believe my brother caught this trade, was this internal high right here, right? I really would have liked to hit this internal high if I was bullish for the day, but the trade presented pre-market, and I just honestly wasn't comfortable in taking it pre-market. But this right here is market open right here at 930. This trade would have been A plus as fuck. Honestly, like I said, my brother took it. You guys will see his trade breakdowns later in life because he's beginning to trade, right? But this trade right here, I could have entered mid candle. Don't know why I kind of didn't. I just wanted an A plus setup, right? And I didn't really want to put my stop like it was a good trade, but to me, still wasn't A plus. I would have wanted a push up, a retracement, and then maybe a move. But mid candle, good trade again, but I just didn't take it, boys. I should have though. I should have. This was the first trade, right, towards internal high, right at market opening. Didn't take it. Whatever. You guys know we opened higher. We opened bullish, swept this high. At this time of the trade, ES had not taken out this high, so I was expecting price. I was still pretty bullish on the day. Here's where I went on the second trade. So here, price retraced back into this imbalance right here. Price retraced back into this 1 minute imbalance right here. And I believe I entered longs here already. I entered longs here of this displacement. And as you guys can see, I was in profit a little bit and boom, stop loss got hit. This is when I said, okay, cool, one loss, I'll take it, no worries. Here's when I actually said, okay, we're definitely tapped already hit this new week opening gap, right? We're probably using it as resistance, right? On the 5 minute time frame, we did sweep this high. We also tapped this new week opening gap. Maybe price wants to take out London lows, or maybe, just maybe, price wants to take out this internals, all these lows right here that we have right here, right? Right? When your model is internal and you don't have a high RR, very easy to find the trade, right? We still have all these low resistance liquidity, and we have this unfulfilled 15-minute gap, right? So if we already swept these high, tap into this new week opening gap, and we're rejecting it, we still have some draws down there to take, right? And let's not forget, we also have London lows right here, right? That price had not gotten London lows have not gotten taken, right? So I was like, okay, cool. I can catch a some sort of a reversal if you want to call it, but to me, still the same continuation towards the next round of liquidity, right? What do we do? 1 minute gap right here. I'm still not in this trade yet. I believe I enter. I'll show you when I enter. Here's when I enter. So we retrace back into this another 1 minute gap. Tiny, but it's definitely there, right? And I enter right here at this midpoint of this candle, mid candle here. My stop loss actually was 25 points. I put it just above this gap, pretty big stop loss. And I went in with the same size, 1 minute here, 1 minute here. Didn't increase size, just took it easy. And I believe I went for a 55 points, but I prematurely exited this trade. I was targeting these lows and I was targeting these unfulfilled 15 minute, right? As you can see here. But I prematurely exited because I just didn't like conditions. I just didn't like the conditions. Price was waking up too much, and you guys will see. This was the winner, boys. This is I won, enter here. Continuation towards the next draw. That's what I kind of didn't like. And then, yeah, ultimately TP got hit. I didn't like this delivery at all. Very, very choppy, but TP ended up getting smacked. Okay, fellas, and that's how I made $2,000 here on my accounts with this trade. One loss, one win, made all my money back and profited for the day. Unfortunately, I did blow my funded. That's what happens when you take very small payouts. I should have honestly kept trading, right? At least secure $1,000, so I leave $1,000 in the account. Rule of thumb, I'm gonna just make sure I do that. But I did want to recover some fees from last month, and I already wanted to be in profit for the month, so I'm still not mad at that, right? I saw money, I took it. Cool. $2,000 for the day, boys. That's how I did it. Wow, price is very, very choppy today, honestly. Very choppy. This is crazy. Crazy delivery, but hey, boys, the model still played. The continuation still played. Can't complain. All right, a win is a win. I'm going to get these evals funded, and yeah, keep this video pretty short. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.